Welcome, Monday Jammers. This is our one-time late summer check-in. I'm starting about 24 minutes after the allotted time because my live streaming service Caster changed a lot of things and I had to do some wrestling and I figured it out. It's a miracle. I didn't think it was going to happen, but here we are. I hope you're still there. Our times are going to be a little bit off tonight, but we're going to make this happen. And if you're watching this after the fact on the archives, this does not apply to you. But all of you who are watching live, welcome. It has been a while, and I apologize for not having an opportunity to go troubleshoot this ahead of the game. The way my life is, I just don't have time. I'm always on the go. And I came over to my friend Carmel's house. Thank you so much, Carmel, for letting me host the jam here at your place in Denver, where I have been many times before. And I just expected the thing would go the way it usually does, but I'll adjust this real quick. But it had been a while since I logged in, and boy, Caster had changed completely. So I had to do a bunch of last-minute troubleshooting, and here we are. I just want to get this camera set right, and we'll get right to it, okay? So I know it's been a while, and perhaps we have some new participants here tonight, so I'll just give a brief explanation of how it works. I'm going to kind of run you through a quick version of the song, just kind of showing you what the chord changes are, using the number system as we do in Bluegrass, and then I will demonstrate how I might kick off the song, and then I will turn on my click track and count you in, and then you're going to kick the song off while I'm playing backup, meaning I'm strumming rhythm to you. And then we'll sing a verse and a chorus, and I'll take a break while you're playing rhythm to me, and then I'll just cue you from there. We'll do another verse chorus, and then you will take a break after that. Okay, so I'm just double checking the YouTube channel, so we're live all around. Very cool. All right, so we're gonna start with Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine. So this song, keeping an eye on my stream health, it looks like everything should be rolling here. I just need to mute. Okay. In the key of G. A 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. 1 and 5 back to 1. 4 and 4 and 1. And 4 and a 5 and a 1. That's the whole song. And my hustle and bustle here, I didn't quite have time to tune up or to warm up, but hey, that's alright, we're here and we'll get warmed up as we go. Got lots of updates, lots of news for you, but we'll get to this song first. Okay, so let's see here. I'll get my click track going. Nice and slow here for the slow tempo jam. And my kickoff would go something like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's my kickoff. Why don't you go ahead and kick us off now, and let's play Walk Softly on This Heart of Mine by Bill Monroe in the key of G. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3. Here's the first verse. You say you're sorry once again, dear. You want me to take you back once more. You say you need a helping hand, dear. But that's what you told me once before. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. I'm gonna play it now. I know that soon you'll find a new love. I fear your heart has turned to stone. But please let me down real easy, for loneliness moves in as you move on. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Play. Walk softly on this heart of mine, love. Don't treat it mean and so unkind. Let it rest in peace and quiet, love. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Walk softly on this heart of mine. All right, we did it. It's good to be back. Okay, so just a reminder, that means we're gonna tag the little, sometimes you'll do this, or sometimes the leader might shout, "Say what?" Just means you repeat the last line. It's a tag. And then this is the symbol to end the song, since you can't see my feet. My feet would be kicking. Kick a foot out, right, if we're in a jam circle. So that indicates the ending. Okay. I didn't warm up at all. I'm going to do a quick massage of my vocal cords. I learned this from Dee Dee Weiland. I took a couple of her classes at Augusta Bluegrass Week. And she says, massage your vocal cords and massage your jaw because all of those muscles are connected to your vocal folds. So that really helps open up the voice, and I've been doing well at warming up lately, but tonight it didn't happen, so take a moment to do that. All right, I'll be checking in with everybody along the way here. I'm just going to see what the next song is. And it is Blue Ridge Cabin Home. Why not? Key of A. A familiar song from Flatt and Scruggs. One that any of you, if you've played any bluegrass at all, you've probably played this song. You might also sing the song, right? It's a fun one to sing. It's as standard as they come. And let's find a good click. We're going to be about the same nice slow tempo here for Blue Ridge Cabin Home. So I'll run you through the changes. It's just 1, 4, 5 in A. That's all it is. But I will sing the melody as I run through the changes with you. So 1, 2, 3. And a 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 4 and a 5 and 5 and a 1. 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 4 and a 5 and 5 and a 1. That's the whole thing. Okay, so the kickoff. I was getting ahead of myself there. It's nice to do this thing that Earl would do. Pardon me. Earl Scruggs did this pinch. He'd go. And I've said this before, anyone who remembers this from times past here on the Monday Jam, I would insist that banjo players do that if you're going to kick off the song. So I'll emulate that little pinch. It's not like... This one, I don't want to hear the standard pickup notes. I want to hear 1, 2. It's just such a cool, different thing, and it's unique to this song. So here we go. I'll demonstrate a kickoff. A 1, 2. Something like that. Okay, count you in, give a good pinch, and kick it off. Blue Ridge Cabin Home in A. 1, 2. 1, 2. First verse. Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? Play. I returned to that old cabin home with a sigh. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die, won't you bury me on this old mountainside? Make my resting place upon the hill so high. Oh, I love those hills of old Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I did roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain, far away near my Blue Ridge mountain home? Okay, we're off and running. I was trying to do that little Scruggs banjo lick. I throw that in just for tongue-in-cheek purposes sometimes. Okay, next on the list we have Salt Spring, a John Reichman original. And I don't think we've ever done this on the Slow Jam. I thought it would be a fun chance for everybody to get into this tune. And it's a tune that I feel like is indiscriminate of well, they're all indiscriminate of instruments, but I feel like banjo players would like this one. That's the point I'm getting at. Banjo players don't always like the fiddle tunes. But this isn't really a fiddle tune. It was composed on mandolin. And it's a simple melody, almost like a song melody, so it would work very well on banjo, I would think. And it goes like this. In A. 1, 2, 3. Da, 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 da. Sorry. Da 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 da. 1 and 1, 1 and a 1. 2 minor, 2 minor, 2 minor and 6 minor. 2 minor, 2 minor, 2 minor and 4. 4 and 4 and a 1. That's the A part. Back to the top. So that's how it will go. And we'll play it 2 times through. I'll kick it off. So I'll play the melody and you play the changes. So me all the way through A, A, B. And then you, A, A, B. And then me again. And then you again. And then I'll take it to one last A part to end it. I like ending it on the A part. The B part just leaves you hanging. Okay? So here we go. I'm going to kick it off. Me, you, and then I'll play the A. You can play the A part again with me if you want. That would sound pretty cool. And we'll just do a standard bluegrass ending. So here we go. Salt Spring in the key of A. I'll kick it off with Taters. works for an ending. When I saw John's set, his main stage set at Rocky Grass this year, they ended it on the B part. I thought that was kind of neat, but they had a kind of a, you know, a little bit of a retard and a dynamic thing worked out. So this would be a straighter way to end it here on the Play Along Jam. And I got to do a set with John Reichman at Rocky Grass, which was delightful. We got to do a little set in the pavilion. Okay, how's everyone doing? Do we have folks out here? I know I was late getting started, so hopefully you're still here. Cool, here in Facebook land. Hi, Colin Burns, up late in the UK. Thank you for being here. And hello, John Boyd in Kansas City, picking the mandolin. And Dan Plata in Wadsworth, Illinois. Cool, thank you all for being here on the Facebook. Here on YouTube land. Jeffrey Sluman, thank you. Nice to see you here. It's good to be back. Hello, Dave Schmidt. Todd Wilkinson. And Practically Nuts in Seaside, California. Gilly R. Cool, thanks for picking along. Kim Harris, hello. Triple G Line. Cool, I don't know all of your handles. But thanks to you all for being here. Yeah, this is a new guitar. I've had this guitar actually for a little over a year, but I picked it up from John Rossbach in Elkins, West Virginia last summer when I was there for Augusta Bluegrass Week, as I am every summer. And I just loved the guitar. He's only built a few of them so far, but he sources these amazing tone woods from Cheat Mountain in West Virginia. And he finally started making guitars, and I loved this one, and I decided to take it home. And I brought it to Colorado, and you know, it adjusted to Colorado as we expected it would, and I didn't really play the guitar that much until I brought it back to him this summer. It's been about a month now since I was back in West Virginia for Augusta Bluegrass Week 2024, and John set it up real nice for me and got it playing well, and it had a year to adjust to Colorado climate. And now I'm playing her quite a bit, and I named her Lorena. Just a beautiful D18 style guitar. Lorena. I love this guitar. I've been playing her quite a bit. And hello, Sasha in Oakland playing mandolin. Cool. All right. You know, summertime, I'm on the go. I'm usually either out on the river or traveling for gigs and spending a lot of time in the wilderness doing our River Wondergrass expeditions. This summer has been phenomenal. I got to perform with Lori Lewis out on a 5-day Yampa trip. Lori Lewis and George Guthrie with Billy Failing from the Billy Strings Band and Silas Herman. That was an amazing trio. Torrin Daniels from the Kitchen Dwellers with Jesse Iaquinto from Fireside Collective. That was a magnificent trio to be part of. We did our annual Pickin' on the Dead, River Wondergrass, and last week I was just out with Bill Nershi and his wife Jillian and their daughter Lauren, and was performing with them the whole time. So I get to play so much music out on the river now, and I've had a whole bunch of stuff in Civilization 2, Rocky Grass Academy and Rocky Grass Festival. Was the artist at large at Rapid Grass Festival a couple weeks ago, and had a great little gig up in Fort Collins with a couple of the guys from the String Dusters last weekend, Andy Hall and Jeremy Garrett, old buddies from our Nashville days. So it's been a very rich summer of music, but I'm not always in range. So I do this, you know, every now and then when I'm in range. So this is probably the one time I'm going to be here until the fall, when I'm kind of indoors a little bit more. And I've been living out of my camper for the last several years, and I'm looking to get settled and live somewhere this fall or winter. So things might get a little more consistent with the Monday Jam. We'll see. But I'm also pretty active on the Artist Works Online Flat Picking Academy. I get back on my video exchanges regularly, and thanks to all you participants out there on the Artist Works Academy. Okay, let's keep moving here. What does the deep sea say? Cool. So I meant to look up the words to this. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. I'm always pretty ambitious here, thinking I'm going to have time to learn some new songs. And I know this song, but I just want to get all the lyrics down because there's a lot of verses. But this is a very cool song from the Monroe Brothers. So, yep. Let's find this in bluegrasslyric.com. Bluegrass Lyrics usually has it organized in a good way. There we go. Okay, I might have to scroll a couple times through here, but let's do this. What did I say on the list? I said key of D, I believe. Yep. Okay. So here's how I like to play the song. You'll hear it in different versions, but I like to stick to the same form the whole time. So I'm going to be in the key of D. 1 and 5 and a 1. 1 and 5 and a 1. 1 and a 5 and 4 and 4 and a 5 and a 5 and 1. That's it. So my kickoff would go. It's just nice, beautiful chord changes, and just a beautiful song, and it's fun to sing as a duet. So here we go. Let's give it a try. You kick it off in the key of D. What does, and we're gonna speed it up just a little bit. What does the deep C say? One, two, 1, 2, 3. Where is my sailor boy? Where is my sailor boy? He sleeps at the bottom of the deep blue sea, and he can't come back to me. Please tell me, deep blue sea, is he sleeping peacefully? The wind from the north is blowing icy cold. Please keep him warm for me. Here's the chorus. What does the deep sea say? What does the deep sea say? I stand on the beach alone and gaze at the misty blue. Deep sea, as you hold him to your breast, does he mention my name? some token of love could find. If only a wave would show me where he sleeps, then I'd leave this old world behind. What does the deep sea say? What does the deep sea say? It moans, it groans, it flashes and it foams as it rolls on its weary way. Play. A beautiful rose one day I placed on the edge of a wave. Deep sea, take it please, and lay it so it falls above his watery grave. The driftwood I watched in vain. My rose never came back again. Deep sea, take another message to my love. Tell him I'll meet him above. Last chorus. What does the deep sea say? What does the deep sea say? It moans, it groans, it flashes and it foams, and it rolls on its weary way. It moans, it groans, it flashes and it foams, and it rolls on its weary way. All right. Fun. What does the deep sea say? And of course, the first time I heard that was on the Bill Monroe, Doc Watson Smithsonian Folkways release. And that's still kind of the version that I reference. That's my favorite version of the song. All right. Next on the list we have Cora Is Gone. Corey. Spelled Cora, but they say Corey. So key of D, it's a waltz. 1 and 1 and 1, 1, 1 and 1 and 5. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1, 1 and 5 and 1. And a 4 and 4 and 1. And a 4 and 4 and 1. And a 1 and 1 and 1 and 5 and 1. It's been a while. My friend Bonnie, who's visiting us from India, she started doing this song, and it reminded me of what a cool song it is. And I used to sing this quite a bit. So I know it's in there. Let's see how it goes. So being in 3/4, I'm going to reset this. Nice reasonable waltz, not as fast as this would be at performance tempo. The bluegrass waltzes are fast. They're usually too fast to actually waltz too, right? So here we go. You could actually waltz to this tempo. So the way I might kick this off would be da, 1, 2, I'd kick it off. Try that again. Very simple melody, and you could work it into some kind of roll or melody strum or something, but just get those main notes and you'll be fine. Here we go. Kick us off on Cora Is Gone in the key of D. 1, 2, 3, 4. The wind in the night is blowing so lonesome, singing to me a song. The whippoorwill call is just a reminder, pretty girls have hearts made of stone. I wake with the blues at dawn. My darling Cora is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Cora is gone. I got it. The ring that she wears I bought for her finger, purchased her raiment so fine. I gave her my last greenback dollar, and now she's left me behind. I wake with blues at dawn. My darling Cora is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Cora is gone. Play. Drifting along like brush on the river, caring not where I roam. Going to live in a deep forest, dark hollow will be my new home. I wake with blues at dawn. My darling Cora is gone. I don't know why she told me goodbye, but my darling Cora is gone. Okay, that was fun. All right, we still got some folks out there. Cool. We got some others chiming in. Hey, Blake Addison. Yeah, this thing does boom. Hello, Professor Dempsey. Faster Jam is coming up. Yes. So we're a little late tonight because I was having technical difficulties. It's been a while since I logged in, and everything had changed about the program. So we're about 25 minutes behind. The mid-tempo jam will probably start at, let's see, I'm doing the math here. The mid-tempo jam will probably start at 10. Oh, wait a minute. Mid-tempo jam will probably start around 9 Eastern, okay? And we're in Colorado right now, so it'll be 7 o'clock here. And then the fast tempo jam will start probably around 10:30 Eastern or 8:30 Colorado time. Okay, so that's that. And hello, John Soares. Fun jam along on the mandolin. Very cool. Triple G line. Hello, Rachel Koppel from San Diego, following along on the ukulele. Very cool. Sasha is in Oakland playing the mandolin. Yeah, this is a guitar built by John Rossbach in Elkins, West Virginia. Basically a 36 D18 bracing and wood and hide glue construction. A very wonderful vintage style guitar, which I've only been playing for about a month. So she is warmed up quite nice. Her name is Lorena. Okay, back on Facebook land. Terry Weller Godwin is here. Hello, Terry. And hello, Dan in Wadsworth, Illinois. Okay, great. Thanks for being here. What's next? Let's keep moving here. St. Anne's Reel, just a fun one to practice in the key of D. Got to perform this with John Reichman at Rocky Grass Festival. That was quite fun. So let's keep this in the slow zone. This is the slow tempo jam, right? For entry-level players, beginners, or folks who are working on a different instrument, right? Or who just want to work on playing things at slow tempo. This is excellent practice for me. It's not easy to play some of these at the slower tempos. So St. Anne's in the key of D goes 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 1 and 4, 4 and 1, 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 1 and 4 and a 5 and a 1, da 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 da, 4 and 4 and 1 and a 1, 1 and a 1 and a 1 and 4 and 5 and 1, 1 and 1, 2 minor, 5 and a 5 and a 1 and a 6 minor and 2 minor, 5 and a 1. So that's a D, E minor, A, D, B minor, E minor, A. Okay, so 2 times through, me, you, and then we'll just end. Doesn't necessarily need a tag. So here we go. I'll kick off St. Anne's Reel in the key of D. That's a fun tune, and it's one that I try to weave variations into, and it's a good challenge for that because it's so specific, and there's only room to kind of change a couple notes around before you have to get back to the main melody. So it's a good challenge for me to play that tune. Even though it's a simple tune to play straight, it's kind of a tricky one to make variations on. Now you can always just take off and play a bunch of riffs. But when I'm doing variations on these tunes, I like to keep it relevant and try to work those subtle variations in the way an old-time fiddler might, and not just take off with a bunch of licks, like do something neat that weaves the melody throughout. Okay, a couple more songs here on the slow tempo jam. If you're tuning in right now expecting to be on the mid-tempo jam, just hang tight, we're getting there. We started a little bit late tonight. So, Bury Me 'Neath the Willow in the key of E. Now, I enjoy doing this, despite like having, technology stuff to deal with sometimes. This is good. It's good practice for me. It helps me a little bit, because you guys donate, and that helps me. The donations are very helpful. This is actually sort of part of my job. But I also offer this just as a service to those who are out there trying to learn bluegrass music. And of course it started during the pandemic as a way to give folks an opportunity to jam who didn't have their in-person jams anymore. We were all locked inside. So now, that side of it doesn't really play anymore because we're all out there jamming with each other. But this is still an opportunity to just be in the safety of your own space, and be able to experiment and play and practice along with me. So I do enjoy doing this. And it puts me on the spot, I'm not getting the same benefit as you are having someone to play along with. I can't hear you, obviously. So when I'm out jamming with others, I'm gaining ideas and being able to play off of others. So this is practice for me in more of a performance sense, I guess you could say. But speaking of performances, there's some announcements for this week. If you're in Colorado, if you're on the Front Range, I have some very exciting shows this weekend with my friend Bonnie from India. Nabanita Sarkar, her nickname is Bonnie, and she's here. We toured India together back in February with the Bluegrass Journeymen. We're going to be going to IBMA with the Bluegrass Journeymen in September, and that'll be exciting. And Bonnie's here in the US for her first time on a student visa, and she's been running around doing music camps and collaborating with just about everybody I know in the music scene all across the US, and has really been soaking it up. And we've had a few opportunities to perform together and spent some time together so far, but the times I'm most excited about are coming up this weekend. We have 2 house concerts, one in Denver and one in Colorado Springs. So this Saturday, Bonnie and I will be in Denver, Idlewild, Denver. Now, this is some good friends of mine, Taylor and Megan, and they host house concerts at their place in Denver. And you just have to message me or shoot me an email or send me a PM, and I will send you the details, and you can RSVP. It's a house concert, right? So they don't necessarily list their home address in the publicity. But that's on Saturday in Denver. You should definitely come if you're within range. It's going to be a lovely listening room opportunity, and Bonnie and I are working on a bunch of really cool music, some Bengali folk songs from her native state of West Bengal in India. And we have a bunch of cool bluegrass duets, a little bit of swing music, and some of our original songs. And then Sunday we'll be in Colorado Springs at the Old Town House Concerts. And that is our friends Ben and Diane down in Colorado Springs hosting that. So these were kind of last minute things we added. And like I said, just send me a message and get yourself RSVP'd for these events, okay? And the Sunday one's a potluck, and we'll meet early and have dinner around 5. Saturday, I believe, we meet also at 5. It's kind of, they're both like BYOB, like kind of, just very casual but nice acoustic concerts that Bonnie and I will be playing this weekend. Okay, so that's the announcements. We have a few River Wondergrass trips left this season for Wishin'. I'll be out with them next week. And the Fretliners after that, and then Rapid Grass, September 12th through 15th, and that has some tickets left. So check out the River Wondergrass link on my page. This is all on my website. All the info's on my website, tylergrant.com. Okay? So we're going to do Bury Me 'Neath the Willow. This is for my Artist Works Flat Picking Academy participants. This is a song that we cover in the chorus, and a very popular song for bluegrassers and those who are learning their instruments. And we're going to be at this nice tempo, a little crisper than we've been so far, because this song doesn't need to go super slow. It can be right around here. In the key of E. A 1 and 1 and a 4 and 4 and 1 and a 1 and a 5. 1 and 1 and a 4 and 4 and 1 and 5 and a 1. So I might kick it off like 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead and kick us off here on Bury Me Beneath the Willow in the key of E. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. My heart is sad and I am lonely for the only one I love. When shall I see her? Oh, no, never, till we meet in heaven above. So bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and Alright, let's do a last chorus. So bury me beneath a willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me, and perhaps she'll weep for me. Cool. Skip the last verse there just so we could keep this moving along. We have one more song in the slow jam, and then we'll do a very quick changeover and get to the the mid-tempo. The mid-tempo jam. We're gaining a little bit of time as we move. So this is going to be Darling, Think of What You Done in the key of B. And a 1, and a 1, and a 5 back to 1, and a 4, and a 1, and a 5 back to 1. Chorus goes to 4. Is it true? Back to 1, and a 5, and a 1, and a 4, and a 1, and a 5, and a 1. Okay? So a kickoff to this could go 1, 2, 3. And then after the kickoff, we're going to go right to a chorus. Okay? So get yourself ready for the 4 chord after you kick the song off in the key of B. Here we go. Darling, think of what you've done. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Is it true that I've lost you? Am I not the only one? After all this pain and sorrow, darling, think of what you've done. I got it. Thanks for being here for the Slow Jam, everybody, our late summer one-time check-in. And I'm going to shut this down and come right back in about probably 5 minutes, okay? And we'll start the mid-tempo jam on a new live stream. So refresh your page in about 5 to 7 minutes, and I'll see you there. Thanks, everybody.